Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome. My name is Patrice Gattosi. I am the Nutrition Activities Coordinator for Ethos. Ethos is excited to be partnering with Simmons University with Professor Lisa Brown and her students from the Nutrition Department. Today, we begin an 8-part virtual series called Lunch and Learn on topics of nutrition and physical activities presented by the students from Simmons. Madeline and Cassidy will be presenting on fruits and vegetables. I'm going to introduce both students and then let them take over. So Madeline Lowney, as said, is a nutrition undergraduate student at Simmons University living in Boston. Madeline is from Westford, Mass. And loves animals and spending times outdoors. She has a spaniel named Chester that she loves to take on walks in nature areas. Cassidy Brown is a junior at Simmons University studying nutrition and wellness. As a transfer student, this is her first semester at Simmons. Cassidy is from Northeast Massachusetts, new to Boston. She loves exploring the city, especially the North End. Upon graduating, she has plans to attend nursing school to become a nurse. In her free time, she enjoys surfing, hiking, cooking and baking, and practicing yoga. Over the summer, she worked at a surf cafe on the beach where she made smoothies, sandwiches, and coffee. Welcome, Madeline and Cassidy.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Patrice. Today I'm going to start off by introducing the benefits of eating fruits and vegetables. And so I'm going to share a little slideshow with you. So as I said, I'm going to be talking about the benefits of eating the rainbow, or why it's important to be eating fruits and vegetables. So just a brief introduction. I know Patrice already went over this, but I'm Cassidy and I'm from Northeast Massachusetts, living at Simmons University in Boston, and I'm in my junior year studying nutrition, and I love to be outside. Just some thoughts to consider before I get started. What are your favorite fruits and vegetables? Why do you think it is important to eat a lot of fruits and vegetables? And do you pay attention to how many fruits and vegetables you consume daily? And lastly, what is your favorite way to enjoy fruits and vegetables, which is what Madeline's going to touch upon later today. So getting started, the importance of eating fruits and vegetables is that they provide essential vitamins and minerals that your body needs. They decrease risk for chronic diseases such as cancer, diabetes, heart disease, and much more. Fruits and vegetables also have a very high water content, and hydration is super important, which is great because fruits and vegetables will help you stay hydrated. Next question is, how many servings of fruits and vegetables do you think you should be eating a day? So just think about that for a little bit. And then I'll give you the answer. So the answer is you should aim to consume about 5 servings of fruits and vegetables daily to reap all of their benefits. Fruits and vegetables, they're very abundant in a lot of nutrients, as we touched upon. So fiber, vitamins A, C, E, and K, antioxidants, which do help prevent against cancer, and many minerals such as magnesium, zinc, or folic acid. My next question is, what are some of the benefits of eating 5 servings of fruits and vegetables per day? And so there's a variety of answers to these questions, but just a few of the benefits of consuming 5 servings a day is that it'll increase your energy levels. You will decrease your risk, as I mentioned, for chronic diseases such as cancer, diabetes, and heart disease. You'll be more hydrated, especially if you partake in physical activity. It's super important to stay hydrated. And eating fruits and vegetables is also great for your digestion because they're high in fiber. So a lot of the time we talk about eating and buying fresh produce, but sometimes fresh produce can be difficult to digest for some people or difficult to chew. So what are some other forms to purchase produce in other than fresh? And so the 2 answers I'm thinking of is canned or frozen. These are both very nutritious options and alternatives to buying fresh produce. And so some of the benefits of purchasing canned fruits and vegetables is that it is shelf stable, it's very convenient, and it's very easy to chew and swallow compared to just buying and eating raw fruits or vegetables. And then for frozen, the benefits of purchasing frozen is that it won't spoil. Once you open the bag, you can put it right back in the freezer and it will be good weeks or months later. And you don't have to worry about mold. So specifically, I like to think of when you buy raspberries and like a few days later, there's already little spots of mold. With frozen, you won't have to worry about that. And then what should you look out for when purchasing canned fruits or vegetables? So there's two things you should be looking out for. And these two things are added salt and added sugar. So when you go to the grocery store and you're buying canned or frozen fruits or vegetables, you want to look for low sodium. So this will typically be shown on the front of a can or on some sort of package. If you are unable to buy a low sodium alternative to the full sodium version, you could always rinse before using. So sometimes beans, for example, you can empty them into a little strainer and rinse them with some water just to get a little bit of that sodium out. For sugar, you would want to look for no added sugar, or to be safe, you could just check the ingredients on the back, which is under the nutrition panel, and you read it and make sure there's only frozen strawberries or frozen blueberries and no added sugar. And a perfect example of canned fruit is to the right, you'll see a canned fruit cocktail, and on the front, it just says no added sugar. And then lastly, what can you do with frozen or canned fruits and vegetables? So I'm just going to touch briefly upon this, but there's so much you can do with frozen and canned fruit. So first, you can blend it into a smoothie. You can put it on top of yogurt or oatmeal, or you could just eat it as is. I recommend not eating frozen fruit just as is. It might be a little difficult to chew, but for sure you can just eat canned as is or however you'd like to enjoy it. For frozen and canned vegetables, you can mix them into a stir fry, make a soup, mix them into pasta, or toss them into a salad. And just some last thoughts to consider. After learning more about the benefits and different ways to enjoy fruits and vegetables, just do a little self-reflection and think about how likely you are to make a conscious effort to incorporate more fruits and vegetables into your diet. How likely are you to check the labels of canned fruits and vegetables for added salt or sugar? How likely are you to use methods discussed to sneak more veggies or fruits into your diet? And how likely are you to ensure that you are consuming at least 5 servings of fruits and vegetables into your diet per day? Thank you for listening. I hope you learned a lot about the benefits of fruits and vegetables. And now I'm going to hand it over to Madeline, where she is going to talk about different ways to make snacks or mini meals with fruits.
And I'm just going to pull my presentation up. It is called Fantastic Fruits. And in my lesson today, I'm going to talk about some fantastic fruits and healthy, simple snacks to make with them. So like Patrice said, my name is Madeline. I'm from Westford. I live in Boston now, and I'm studying nutrition, but I also really love animals and spending time outdoors. So healthy diets tend to include about 2.5 cups of fruit every day, or like 5 servings, but sometimes a lot of Americans forget to get these in. Some fruits that I love to use to meet this goal are avocados, blueberries, and clementines. But you might wonder, why would fruit be important? Like Cassidy was talking about, it has a lot of fiber, it has antioxidants, it has a lot of vitamins and minerals such as vitamins A, E, K, folate, and all of these things will help you feel full, lower your cholesterol, help fight cancer, help the immune system. Really a lot of great things from just a bit of fruit. Can you raise your hand if you think it would be a good idea for yourself to eat a little bit more fruit? And during this presentation, get a piece of paper and a pen and make a planning card to jot down a few fruits or fruit snacks that you might want to eat more of. Blueberries are one of my favorite fruits, and they're really great for you because they're really high in fiber and antioxidants. You can buy them fresh, but frozen blueberries are actually just as good for you. And having a bag in the freezer is really handy to just get whenever you want some. Blueberries are one of my favorite fruits. I'm so sorry. With blueberries, it's really delicious to make parfaits with graham cracker crumbs on the bottom, a layer of yogurt, and some blueberries on top. And this actually tastes kind of similar to cheesecake. You can see the picture with the jar. You can make them in a jar, or you can make them in muffin tins. If you make a lot at once, then you can freeze them and take that out whenever you want. You can also make blueberries in cheese toast or crackers. All you need is a plain cracker, a little bit of soft cheese on top, like brie or cream cheese, and some berries. And lastly, a blueberry recipe is just putting blueberries on top of your ice cream or frozen yogurt if you're having some dessert at night, because that will let you have your dessert and also get some nutrition in. And onto avocados. You might not think these are fruits, but they actually are, and they grow on trees, sort of like peaches do. They have healthy fats that keep you full for a long time, vitamin K, and even more potassium than bananas. When you're buying them, it's good to buy somewhat firm avocados because mushy avocados will be brown and spoil fast. Or you can buy frozen avocados to use whenever you want. Avocados make really great guacamole if you mix it with salsa, or you can just buy this from the store. It'll be near the hummuses, or you can put them on a toast or a cracker. And if you're feeling fancy, top it with some tomato or sea salt or even an egg. Last but not least, a fruit I love to recommend is clementines. These are perfect right now because they're in season from October through January, and they'll give you a lot of vitamin C. Plus, they have a really long shelf life, so you can buy a big bag of them to have around as snacks for a long time. Clementines are really sweet and delicious themselves, so they're really handy to have on the go and just toss it in your purse or your lunch bag for wherever you are to get a little boost of energy. Yeah, they also are great additions to snack bowls. I love having them with a bowl of popcorn when I'm watching a movie, or with my trail mix when I'm doing some work at the computer. And last but not least, just to have a little chocolate in the presentation, that dark chocolate dipped clementines are fantastic. And all you need to do is heat up a bit of dark chocolate in the microwave and dip your clementine slices in it. It'll taste kind of like a chocolate orange, be a little bit decadent and pretty fancy. And now to recap, I have listed all the different snack options that I discussed today. Yeah, and now that we've talked so much about fruits and recipes, can you raise your hand if you'd like to try something with blueberries? How about avocado? And something with clementines? And can you share with people around you what snacks you're thinking about making with these fruits? So I'm going to challenge all of you to try one of the fruits or snacks discussed in the next week and write it down on your planning card. And as you can see, I've listed the snacks if you forget any of them. And next time you come back, come and tell us whether you liked it or not. And if you have any questions about like how to find these fruits, how to make recipes, anything like that, you can ask anyone around here. And if that's all, I'm going to leave you for today. And I hope you have a great rest of your week and enjoy the snack you end up trying.
Thank you so much. That was great. And if we get any questions, we'll send them along to you.
Yeah.
And so we're happy to do that. Really appreciate it. And just the colorful slides and delicious snacks to look forward to. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate
Enjoy
it.
your day and join us again on our next Lunch and Learn.
Thank you so
Bye
much.
now.
Bye.
Bye
Thank you.
bye.